Interesting. Now I've got some of the things beeping off at me. Yes. Um, that's really interesting. Looking at my iPad, because what I've got here, oh, well, you can't see it. iPad. So it beeped up to say, yes, I'm live, and there's some things happening there on my channels, because I've actually got it through Restream, which if you saw my notification on my Boundy profile, you would have said that it's through Ecamm via Restream into these channels. So there's two of the Facebook channels that are going to have this showing up live. One of them's the mytimetv.live, which I'm expecting that it's probably where most of you are going to be seeing it, because you've liked the page and you've got notifications turned on. I have got it showing on my I don't know how to turn that off as far as the notifications go. Not sure. Um, anyway, what it's showing is, so good morning to Sue. Good morning, Karen. It is a lovely morning out there. Beautiful sunshine, looking at what we've got for the day ahead. It's going to be a gorgeous day. And we've got Kat, and you're showing up as being on Facebook, so good morning. So whether you're on my Ros Boundy profile page, which is the normal newsfeed thing, or whether you're on my Ros Boundy, no, on the mytimetv.live, that's the Facebook ones I've got. So good morning, Kathy. And we've got, oh, good morning, Lee. Oh, good evening for you, because you are in the USA, obviously, there. And I do have it going to Periscope, and I have no idea how to monitor that. I've got it going to Periscope, I've got it going to my YouTube channel, and I have it going to, there's five of them that I've got it going to. So do mention where you're from and whether you're on the Twitter, Twitch, or the Facebook. I think that was it. No, actually, I can actually have a look here if I can move one of those things, Twitch, and I've got it on Periscope, YouTube. Oh yeah, that was it. Twitch, Periscope, YouTube, and the two Facebook channels. So I'm going to keep moving forward, and we're here for the purpose of doing the daily card spread reading. So I'll switch them around. I don't have any scrollers or anything at the moment, but I have put up my website. It's not quite finished. That's the latest one, the one that is branded my name, branding type thing. So that's that one. And I can even put up the other one, which is the booking site, the Hypnosis Plus with Ros page. That one's the Shopify site. I might just leave that there too, because I do operate the both. The Ros Boundy one is not quite finished. I'm still in the minute at the moment, finishing off a list of edits before it goes live. And good morning to you too, Rach. Oh, lovely to see you here from Victoria. How's things going there? Now, what we're doing, we'll bring the cards in and bring that into focus. This is the deck of cards that I'm using, that I've been using for a long time. The box is almost starting to get to look a little bit worn. You can see some of that gilded edging there is wearing off, where I handle it a lot. It's the expanded edition, so of the Lenormand deck that I use. Gorgeous cards. Now, what we've got here, and I am going to take off the, not that one, this one, because it's actually in the way, I think. What we've got, the 5 card spread, as I've been using for a while. So this is the workspace energy. We've got the well in the workspace. I really like that. The feeling I got when I placed these was a really nice calming effect. It sort of settled with a lot of not expectations, but choices, because we've got this choice card here too. So the well is in the workspace. The choices card, or stairs, or whatever you want to call it, I think it is just called choices. Actually, I should look that up while I'm here. I don't usually, my head's gone blank around it. I don't usually use the guidebook, so, but the names are what I've got in it. Yeah, it's called Choice. So as we can see here, there it goes. Card 22, and it takes a bit to focus the jolly thing, doesn't it? There, choice. Anyway, you got a brief glance of that. So the choice card, that's in our home space energies. Wonderful card, actually. I like it because it takes the doubting out of it. It's one or the other. Anyway, we've got the ring in our unexpected position there this morning. And books. We had this there. I'm pretty sure that was there yesterday. So we've got books in the your role space. And right in the centre, I absolutely love this one because it is love. It's the hearts card, the heart card as our outcome. And it really is about love. And to have that in the central position, it just really places that that love, however you put that little thingy with your hands, and it just really places it at the centre. What's the centre of us? It is our heart. If we didn't have it, we wouldn't be. So it's wonderful to see that there. So with the going back to actually reading the spread, so we've got the well is it's a resource storage center, dip into when you need it type of a thing. I mean, it is a thing. It's not like this is a natural flowing river or anything. This is where we have created what is our resources, access to resources. For so many, the well is dug in places that are divine to know to have water. You dig the well in anticipation of finding the water, of having that filling your well so that you've got the bucket and all the structure that's been created around it to be able to access at any point that you need to. So that's what I'm feeling around what our workspace is today. It's a beautiful designed well. You've got the shingle roof and the well-used, well-oiled mechanism that winds it down. And it's a simple one. It's not overcomplicated. It's you wind it down to fill up the bucket. You bring up the bucket with the water in it that you need, and it is used in whatever way it's needed to be used and it's life sustaining. So that's what I'm feeling about with our work. It really is that beautiful sunshine in the background reflecting how easy it is. It's just the gem. It's that light shining on what are our resources, and we can go climb those little bits of steps and use the handle, get our resources out and access it and use to the best of our ability in our workspace. So that's what I'm feeling there. It's just an ease of being able to dip into your resources and put them to good use. With the home space, we've actually got the choices card, which I mentioned before. I needed to actually look up what the name is besides just stairs. It is the choices. It's a light or it's a dark. It's a one or the other. There's no going between, or else you're jumping into thin air. So it really is taking that decision, making it. Once you've done it, you're not stuck with it. You are on that path to that choice. So there's something in your home space today that's going to need that type of a defined and definite choice today. Take it with confidence. Take your step whichever way you need to be making your decision, knowing it's the right thing for your day to day in the energy of what the cards are suggesting. With and through the day, this unexpected card is going to pop up. I think wonderful. It's the ring. It's the commitment to actually being in that right cycle of where we're at, because we've got the mandala in behind this ring, and a ring itself is circular. So it's not that it's a never-ending cycle or anything. It's just that in the right time through the day today is going to be that perfect moment to know that what you're doing is committing to yourself the gem, the honour of knowing that it's the right thing, that it's a bit of a treasure, those moments in the day. You're going to have that bit of a treasure through your day popping up. And I'm confirming that you're going to have that decision or choice is going to be made in the right frame, right mind, right space, right time. Even though we haven't got the time card today, it feels that it's going to be in its perfect cycle of what is your plans, goals, and what is actually your day. So, oh, and we've got Chantel here as well. I just noticed you popping in. Thanks for being here. And now in your role, it's the books. Now, this is where I sort of look, wow, the choices that we've got, because as well as just the two choices that are there, we've actually got a choice of our books. What home, well, I mean, I suppose it's getting less and less where there's actually physical books in the homes like there used to be. But I was brought up with an office, as in my dad and his dad, my grandfather. And before then, I don't think I actually ever went to my great grandfather's home. He was living with my grandparents at the time. um, the books, there was a room, and I loved it. It was like a treasure trove. It was the office or the sitting room or whatever it was called. As a kid, you don't take any notice, but there was books all along a couple of walls. There was just the shelves and shelves of books. And I've loved books ever since, because reading is such a joy. It really does take you into another world. That's if it's fiction. Well, even if it's a reference book and you're using it because you're needing to learn something new, it can be that you are going to have that absolutely wonderful experience or adventure in a book. They're wonderful. So all my life I've actually really loved books, and it's very difficult to get rid of them, to actually clear them out, because I find them such a treasure. So your role today, wow, just choose what you need from what book. Have that physical touch factor of reading a book for whatever purpose. I feel that we're needing to dip into our knowledge base. And even if it's for us to be writing down something in our books, it's that connection with what is our intellect, our thinking, our feeling that's in that written form. And in such a way that it's our knowledge base, that it's our sensing into those adventures that could be the fiction, writing or reading. So I'm feeling the excitement in that, because I do love books. Um, and as part of the day, what we're doing as far as it could be, the work or the home place, what are we going to read? Are we going to spend some time to just be with ourselves in a good book? And it does come down to that outcome. Well, the outcome, coming down to it, the outcome, what do you have as your goals? And what are you expecting to have by the end of your day? Where you can sit and reflect and think, wow, my day's been, and is it been based on the love? Have you had that love as your centre for your day? And I've got a motorbike going past just then. Yeah, I can hear it. You may not. Having what's important to us, being that focus for our day, that we can actually bring that to our completion, our completion for the day. But knowing that none of it's ever actually completed, that it is a continuum, as we see with the ring above. It actually is a continuum of what is our life, with what we have in it in the way of our resources and the choices that we can make, and bringing it together and being that joy within ourselves, the joy that's within ourselves, and the joy in life, and sharing that out and about. So thank you so much for being here with the reading this morning. I know I've done it a little differently, because I didn't have the usual event sitting in the mytimetv.live. Pretty sure I didn't. I wanted to try it a little differently this morning, just for whatever reason it was, and I wanted to do it with the Ecamm through Restream. Not just because there's that extra reach, I mean there is, but it's the broadening our horizons and trying something new and different. It's dipping into that well of our resources and exploring even further what is the potential, and even what's available for us. Oh, thank you, Karen. That's lovely. The nice little flowers in that namaste. I love that. That's gorgeous. And you've changed up your photo. Beautiful. And Madison, good morning to you. I don't, with these morning ones, I don't actually do the individual readings. And so that's usually where we do Friday nights, which was last night, and I'm not sure where you are. You're saying good morning, so I'm assuming you are Australian, so, or New Zealand. So, um, and my heart. I just finished reading what you've actually got written there, and you're not having the best time in your pregnancy. Look, just feel confident that it all will work out in the long term with healthy baby, healthy mum. So have that confidence. The body is a wonderful machine. I mean, I can't say it as machine, but it's what I compare to a car. Actually, I used to do that because in years gone past, I had a husband who was a mechanic, so it was one of those things. Um, so, Tracy, good morning to you, and thank you for that. It's your grandbabies. I can see the lovely dog. It's gorgeous. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. It really is nice to see. I mean, I do see those photos as being some reflection that's important to you. Good morning, Kat. Um, because it's something that I was only just discussing with my partner here this morning as the first coffee was what's important to us really. And we do need to actually start to think seriously about what's important in our lives because there's so much that we're using and abusing in our whole earth. I mean, I do look at the bigger picture and wonder where is it going. I've watched Sir David Attenborough's movie, the documentaries and things, and how much we really need to become a lot more aware of what we're doing to Mother Earth and what we're leaving for those who are our grandbabies. Like you've changed your photo to Karen, we do have that responsibility. It is our responsibility to pass it on the best we can. Thank you, Madison and Shaz. Oh, yeah, put on the iPad the comments, but they come from, whoops, you. Yes, I seem to have lost myself. I like that term. You've lost yourself in your iPad. It's the system sometimes of what pops up, isn't it, as far as the way we can do things with technology. Doesn't always allow us to do it the way we want, but we have to be constrained in the framework of what the technology is. And Jaden say good morning, Roz. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Wow. Great. So thank you for being here. I won't keep waffling on. Um, that was a funny one, yeah, because it just crossed my mind. Look, there's my nice little round icon. I like that. Anyway, waffling on. I'm waffling on. As a kid, I used to be called Wafflin' Waslin because one of my sisters, as in my twin, couldn't say it properly sometimes. Anyway, thank you for being here. Hopefully tomorrow morning I'll get it in line with the Be Live, or it could be Cam again. Who knows? That's the surprise of it. We have wonderful technology. Make the best use of it for yourselves too, in receiving what you receive in a good, conscious way that you're not just taking in rubbish. Why did I say that? It came from Spirit. Thank you. Be the best person that you can be. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a great day to you too, Kat. Thank you. And everyone else. And I just had to find where the finish button was. See ya.